But yeah, as far as my motorcycle, I am just so stoked and psyched, and whatever other word you can describe. Oh shit, is that turkey? You see that turkey? This is turkey. See if we can see him again. There he goes. First I thought it was a fox or something. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh shit. But cool. What's going on, YouTube? Oh, just trying to get out of the snow here. Oh, it's all crunchy, frozen. So we got a little bit of snow last night, and we are headed to my parents' house, where we're gonna meet up with my nephew, who was actually in the other video of us doing all of our dirt biking in the mud and all that good stuff. Look at that! He's got them both out already. What a nice kid. What a nice kid. Cool. Alright guys, well, yeah, I'll just get out right now and show you the beast that I have. Oh! So this is my parents' house, and we are in Wisconsin. There's my nephew. Look at that. Look at the Chaja. Chaja. I haven't figured out a name for her yet. What do you think? Snow White? Yeah? Yep, all white. She's got a little bit of a dark side to her. You know, living in a house with all those dwarfs. You know. Alright guys. So, after 2 hours and one angry nephew later, we're going to be riding. I pretty much had to call my sister just to make sure and verify that he did tell them what happened, or at least about the damage to the snowmobile. Because yeah, like I said earlier, I did not want to be held responsible for that. So we're just gonna go out for a little ride here. Look at this. Look at this thing. The Yamaha SX Viper. I forget what CC this one was. I could have swore 650 or 600 or I forget. It's a pretty sweet sled. Pretty sweet. I used to ride a Polaris Indy 650 triple. It's really fast. It was actually really fast, but it was fuel injected, and it was I think it was a 91, and I guess they were notorious for having computer issues, which I think mine is currently having a computer problem, because with the new battery, new fuel, spark plugs, it's not kicking over, it's not firing up. So just yeah, don't know what the problem is. What the hell is that? A balloon? Is it a balloon? Wow. Yeah, it's been a weak winter so far for southeastern Wisconsin. I think the very first snow of the year, our very first snowfall, I think we got like 6 or 9 inches, but that was well before the trails even opened. So now we're just trying to get what we can get, I guess. Jesus, these bumps suck. back towards the woods. So hopefully you can see this majestic winter. Hey, another balloon. You can see this majestic winter we're having. It sucks. I wish I would have been able to come out here this morning when more of the snow was on the trees, but you get a slight idea of the beauty of the winter in Wisconsin. Alright, we're gonna head back to my nephew's snowmobile. We're gonna head back to his sled and see if maybe letting it sit a little bit is gonna help it start. Oh, there goes the nuts. Oh, oh man. Oh, that hurt. Guys in the woods, see if any of that majestic Wisconsin beauty is still here. And now I could actually have the shield up, so I'm not fogging myself out. But yeah, look at this. Oh, don't look at that. But yeah, I mean, look at this. You cannot tell me that this is not beautiful. I mean, especially at night coming through here. At night coming through here with, you know, the snow still lightly falling, snow all over the trees. It is one of the number one things that I look forward to every winter. I don't look forward to having to run out and start my car 10 or 15 minutes before I got to go to work, cleaning off my car, all that stuff, but coming home from work, being out here riding, this is one of the greatest things. Ice! This is one of the greatest things that you could really do out here, and I am not on the right trail. They have been changing this shit up so much. That I think I have a good idea where I'm at, but they change up these trails like every year. And if anybody from Paddock Lake or Salem that knows these woods I'm talking about, you have a good idea of what to look for. Ooh, mud. But yeah, it seems like they change this stuff up every year. But again, I mean, what I brought you out here for is just to look at the beauty of winter in Wisconsin. And again, it's not a whole lot of snow, but it's something to snow in the face. It's something just to sit back and get snow in your face and have frozen mustaches because your snot dripping down, and just say, I love it here, even though it's 9 degrees with a 0-degree wind chill. And that's mild. That ain't even the worst of it. Hopefully I could get out here more often and start making some more moto vlogs in the winter. Got a little water here. I'm gonna show you guys where I go shoot, or used to go shoot. This is where I have some of my videos of me shooting back here in the woods. Now this This is beautiful. I would go down there in that little oak clearing, set the targets up against the hill, and just have a good time. Nobody ever really comes back here. Oh. Thought I heard somebody. But I mean, that's the best. It's just the best to come out here and just enjoy nature. You know, but then it really does start to get weird when, you know, you're out here and you swear you could hear people talking. And the thing about the woods is, if you hear a sound, you can't tell what direction it's coming from. That's the one thing that my dad always kind of taught me as a kid, was if you ever get lost in the woods and you think you hear vehicles or trucks, there's a good chance that it might not be coming from the direction that you think it's coming from, unless you're on the outskirts of the woods. He said it might not be from that direction. And sorry guys, I'm still winded from trying to start my nephew's snowmobile. But I mean, if you guys in the south don't get much snow, ever get a chance to come up north and ride, I strongly suggest it. I mean, there's nothing better than coming out here, not just out here, but I mean just out in general, coming out here, having a good time riding, you know, going to the bars, grubbing down. And the coolest thing, the absolutely coolest thing that I ever got to experience was, I was younger, and it was my first long snowmobile trip. And I think we were up in Black River Falls, Wisconsin, and we kind of got separated from our group. So, and it was probably 1, 2 in the morning. We were trying to make it to the hotel, but it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. We got separated from the group. So the lead group that I was in, we decided to stop, and we were stopped along this pretty open clearing. I believe they call them fire trails, up in like northern Wisconsin, but it's this big wide trail. But we were like stopped off to the side, and it was the coolest thing to just look up. It's pretty much, we were laying on our sleds like this. We're just laying back, looking up at the stars, and it was just insane, the amount of stars that, you know, you could see outside of the city, or even like mildly populated areas. It was just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So again, you guys down south, if you ever get a chance to, you know, hit any trails, snowmobile trails, I strongly suggest it. It's awesome. Well, with that said, I thought there used to be a trail going that way. You can kind of tell the way that the trees separate, but or actually, we'll go this way. We'll go this way this time. But I forget what I was talking about. But yeah, as far as my motorcycle, I am just so stoked and psyched, and whatever other word you can describe. Oh shit! Is that turkey? You see that turkey? This is turkey. See if we can see him again. There he goes. First I thought it was a fox or something. I was like, oh shit. But cool. Let's just see if I can make it past here, because this is all kind of fucked up. And maybe this is why. Yep. Ooh, I am good. maybe that's how my nephew scraped up this snowmobile, because he wasn't as good as his uncle. But yeah, I love it back here. That's one of the reasons I was really thinking about getting a supermoto, well, not a supermoto, a dual purpose, just so I could come back here just randomly, you know. You know, come home from work and just say, hey, I'm gonna take the field, and just rip back here and drive around, ride around. Take it for one more quick rip. All right, here we go. One more.